Well, new at 6 o'clock, a teenager's life was saved, all thanks to his mother's instinct. She refused to brush off what seemed like just minor injuries. Only on KHOU 11, Trace and Bragg shares their story and her urgent warning.
Last school year ended just like Philip Ragland and his mother Leslie Holtz expected. In May, the senior graduated from Montgomery High School.
You know, we went through everything together. Like, he was finally, walking across the stage. Like, he was finally done with school, and yeah, he was about to get ready to start his life.
The standout football player committed to play football at Pierce College in Los Angeles and was preparing to make the trip out west when something unusual happened.
He showed me the inside of his mouth, and there was blood spots.
Leslie made a doctor's appointment for later that day, and at the appointment, something just didn't look right.
At the time that he had the lab work done, I happened to notice a bruise on his arm, and so along with the bleeding in his mouth and in the bruise, that kind of like alarmed me.
So she took him to the ER just to be safe. It turns out that was a life-saving decision where doctors made a life-altering discovery. Philip had an advanced case of leukemia.
Basically, if we wouldn't have brought him in when we did, and he would have, bumped his head or even as small as a paper cut, he could have bled out.
Philip was rushed to MD Anderson to immediately begin chemotherapy. A tough time, he says he made it through thanks to his teammates.
They just told me to keep fighting. So I was just like, I got it.
Texans player John Mitchie, who also battled leukemia recently, also stopped by to show support. Thankfully, Philip is now in remission and receiving follow-up treatment. But today, his mother has an important message for every parent.
Don't ignore any signs whenever your kids come to you and tell you, like even something as small as a bruise.
Because what could that mistake have cost you if you hadn't taken him to the hospital?
It would have cost me my son.
Philip tells me once he finishes his treatment here at MD Anderson in about 8 months, he plans to get to college and back on the field as soon as possible. But as you can imagine, the medical bills are mounting up. And if you would like to help this family through this difficult time, we have their GoFundMe on our website, khou.com. I'll send it back to you all.